Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
How tough am I?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Phantom, back at you with another video, and today I want to talk about Jump Force and the very weird state it's in right now, and why I feel like Jump Force is dying, and why it's just not doing so good right now. Before we get started, you want to know what game isn't dying? L-Sword, with its newest Season 2 and with its newest Season 2 character, Lobby. L-Sword is a free-to-play 2.5D action MMORPG made by KOG Games. It features both player versus environment and player versus player real-time action gameplay. If you're a fan of side-scrolling, hack-and-slash, beat-em-up anime games, L-Sword seems pretty up your alley, especially considering it just had a huge update where it added so much new stuff to the game, so it's the perfect time for new players and awesome veterans to return and have a good time with the game. Head on over and play it today by clicking on it with the link in the description down below. And while we're on the topic of anime and whatnot, I've recently partnered with Loot Crate and even have my own website where you can get some awesome anime related gear with monthly subscriptions. If you want to support the channel in any kind of way or just get you a good deal on some awesome cool anime stuff, then head on over and check out my website in the description down below and use the code FUNFRANKCRATES for 10% off your subscription and all your purchases. All proceeds will of course go towards bettering and improving the channel quality in the future. Alright, now let's talk about Jump Force. Now a month and some change ago, I made a video titled Jump Force Sucks with my thoughts on the game, and it was probably my most polarizing video to date. Now I'll be honest, it wasn't my best video, and I was pretty harsh on the game out the gate, and I've been wanting to give the game a better chance nowadays ever since that video. But from the looks of it, the rest of you guys aren't thinking the same way nowadays as compared to a month ago. A lot of unsatisfaction is coming from Jump Force, whether in regards to the game's online combat, lack of polish and quality, and many other things all over social media as of its first 1 month release. I recently made a video going over the game's plans for its DLC in the next coming months, and I honestly liked what I saw, and I was thinking a lot of y'all would too, but man, from the looks of it, a lot of people are either dissatisfied with the game or have dropped the game entirely, as according to this poll by Super Saiyan Cabby on Twitter, and a lot of them are regretting their purchases. How could things go so far left field for Jump Force so quickly only after a month of its game release? And why? Personally, where I see a lot of the complaints from the game coming from is in regards to its online spammy quote-unquote meta playstyle.
I played one match and it was horrible, dog. Like, this dude had a full Dragon Ball team and just ran away the whole game. And somehow, by the nick of a hair, okay, I won. Just by a little bit, man. And it's crazy how people really play like that. You know what I mean? Like, the dude backed up the entire match and did nothing but supers, bro. It was insane. Now I gotta fight a CAC with Piccolo support and Rukia on the side, bro. Damn, man, I just have no luck today, boys.
In any game, especially any fighting game, even fighting games quote unquote like Jump Force, that, you know, any game like this, its gameplay has to be solid, tight, and varied enough to keep and retain the interest of many players, and I don't think Jump Force is doing that right now. As I've said in the past, a huge drawback for this game's combat was its lack of any form of team battle like its predecessor, J-Stars, right? It's made by the same developers, so you might as well call it a sequel technically. The game lacks variety altogether in my opinion, in terms of its modes to fight and play in, and especially in the form of the game's online meta, according to a few posts I've read. Aizen, Killua, Piccolo, etc. You know, those are just to name a few off the top of my head that I heard in videos. And overpowered created character builds, which, now that I think about it, sounds a little familiar to a couple of other games, a little bit. Like, let's use a quick example. Jump Force's team battle could have worked like Dragon Ball FighterZ party match. I know you guys, I know I bring up Dragon Ball FighterZ a lot, but, you know, just hear me out. It could have worked like Dragon Ball FighterZ party match, where you get 3 friends all controlling 3 different characters on the team, and whenever you switched characters, it would switch to that player. This would fit entirely within Jump Force's gameplay style, as well as all the characters would still share the same health bars. They'd just all be controlled by separate players, giving it the feeling of a team battle at least. So it wouldn't interfere with Jump Force's gameplay style at all. But hopefully this is something they plan to add with the game's supposed clan or team link feature coming in the future DLC. So why is Jump Force dying? Why is it that most people don't even think the game is going to last its full DLC cycle? Why is Jump Force dying? And the best answer I can give is that, quite frankly, the honeymoon phase ended. The honeymoon phase ended. The honeymoon phase is over. It's over a lot faster than I thought it would be. Now, when I call a honeymoon phase, you guys know what a honeymoon phase is for a game. It's when a game first comes out that everybody's hyped for. Everybody's hyped. They're blinded by their hype. They just want to play the game. That's it. They've been waiting for this game to come out for the past 6 months. They're hyped. They see trailers, gameplay, YouTubers play it. They're like, oh my god, I want to play this game. And when the game finally comes out, no matter what anyone says, they just want to play the game. But it's that honeymoon phase, give or take, lasts at least a good month for most games. Longer for a few. And I think Jump Force's honeymoon phase ended extremely soon, very abruptly. It's weird to say this. I originally predicted that this game would last at least 3 months. At least in the mainstream, it'll last at least 3 months with a lot of hype for it. But it seems like the game didn't come anywhere near that. It lasted at least a good month, barely, and everybody's, except for a few hardcore YouTubers of course, are still promoting and playing the game and still showing their love for the game. This is very surprising to me, but it's also not surprising in a certain way because I kind of saw this coming. I knew the game was going to kind of lose a lot of steam after the honeymoon phase ended, right? Very similar to the very similar to J-Stars, how it was in the past, but to see it end this quickly is a bit, you know, unfortunate, right? Because like I said previously, I did want to get into the game. I still want to buy the game when it goes on sale, of course. Even my buddy who I played the game with for you know, the review of the game and get my thoughts on it, he even told me that even he stopped playing the game the majority of the time, right? And my buddy's a huge anime fan. Like, this dude is a huge anime fan. He is a huge anime. So this was his dream game. And he even said that he's not playing it as much anymore. And this was about a month ago. About a few weeks ago, right? And according to this poll on Twitter, Super Saiyan Cabby made a poll. Y'all know Cabby. He made a poll on Twitter asking everybody, you know, whether everybody's still rocking with Jump Force, pretty much. And lo and behold, man, the results were very unfortunate. Only a month and some change after the game's release, and the majority of the vote is that they have all moved on from Jump Force already. That's very unfortunate. It's not a good look for the game, not a good look for developers, seeing as how hyped this game was, right? Now, another reason I can attribute to why the game isn't doing so good right now is that it's not tackling core issues with the game. Like I said in my little points just now, the game doesn't have a lot of variety in terms of how we can play it and how you can play it. It's like I said in previous videos. It's just casual match and rank match mode, and that's pretty much it. And a very subpar, I'd say terrible actually, story mode, and a couple little missions you can do. Not a lot you can do with the game. Like I said, no team battle to speak of. Team battle would have saved this game tremendously. A lot of y'all harped on me about team battle. Why would you put team battle in this game? And now, a month later, those same people aren't even playing the game anymore, which is very crazy. A lot of people who were mad at me in that initial video a month ago about Jump Force and me being all harsh on it, you know, I'll admit I was very harsh on the game. Most of y'all aren't even fucking playing the game anymore. And that says something, right? That's fucking says something. So, Team Battle would have definitely been so much for this game. And it really sucks that they didn't add it for this game. Hopefully, with that, like I just said, that clan feature or team link feature, hopefully that's some kind of team battle. Because that's what this game needs, in my opinion, to kind of put some life and some oxygen back into it, man. Because according to my buddies, the game is dead. According to a lot of my sources, the game is dying off. If you guys still play Jump Force, you know, I'm not talking about you guys. Just because I'm saying the game is dying doesn't mean that, oh, well, me and my friends play it, so it's not dead. I'm talking about the majority of the player pool. You can look this up anywhere on PC, on PS4. Well, you can't see it on PS4, but, you know, I'm going off of what I'm seeing in the comment sections and off user data. The game's dying off, man. It's dying off very fast. And it's very unfortunate. The first DLC characters have not even been released yet, and the game is dying off. So what I want to say is, it's very unfortunate this game is dying off, and I hope it makes a comeback very soon. I hope that a lot of the issues that are prevalent in the game are tackled as soon as possible to bring back the audience. Because I never want to see, you know, you don't want to see a game come out like this a month and just die off this fast. It died off a lot faster than I thought it would. I talk my shit on the game, but you never want to see a game just die off like this, right? You don't want to see that. Because I feel like the game has potential. It does. Now, is it an amazing game? No. But it's a serviceable, good anime game that could be a great anime game if it just adds more to the game. I think if this game adds team battle, it'll be such a reliever. It'll do so much for this game if it has a team battle feature. Give players the option to rematch in lobbies. Put a rematch option in like they've been asking and crying for the past month or so. Update the UI, update the game balance. Apparently the game is extremely unbalanced. A lot of spam, a lot of meta characters. Do some balance patches. I think they already did a few of them, but do some more. The game is still, I guess, unbalanced. You know, just a whole lot of stuff, man. But that's going to wrap the video up on why I feel like Jump Force is not doing so good right now. If you guys comment down below, have any other thoughts, disagreeing with me, feel free to comment down below. But these are just my thoughts on what I've been thinking and what I've been seeing from the community in the past few weeks. So this is just what I've been seeing, right? This is not me just saying it. Everybody else is saying it too. So yeah, guys, what you guys say about that? Comment down below. Thanks for watching. Just gonna wrap the video up. Yeah.
Is the point even? Matter of fact, you niggas didn't donate. Mike fucking muted.